Welcome to Let Freedom Ring. We have security here, as usual. Soapy Preop has been very active on Twitter lately, saying that he's going to come by the studio again. We don't really know if that's going to happen. We hope it doesn't, but we are prepared. But anyways, I'd like to welcome my guest, You Go Boy! Harrison Perez. Harrison, welcome to the show.
How we doing?
Yeah, I'm glad to have you on. I know we've talked about this for a little while. But let's get to know you a little bit,
right.
Harrison. Where are you from? Where'd you grow up?
Well, I was born in Puerto Rico. I came to the U.S. when I was 11. We moved to Boston. So I lived in Boston for like 18 years around there.
Oh, okay.
And then from there, I ended up here in New Hampshire. And I've been in New Hampshire for maybe like 12.
Okay. Yeah, do you miss Massachusetts at all? Do you like New Hampshire more? Or
I miss Mass. It's my city, you know.
Yeah.
I grew up there. All my close friends live there. So, you know, I do miss it, but I'm used to New Hampshire now. Yeah. You know, it's more laid back.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm here.
Awesome. Well, happy to have you here.
Yeah, thank you.
Now, we used to on the show, it would be one thing that everybody should know about you, but we're trying to just get to know our guests a little more. What are 3 things that everybody should know about you?
Let's see. I'm a fun guy. You know, let's see. Love my kids. And love softball.
Yeah.
You know, that's pretty much it.
Yeah. No, I like that. I know we've been playing now together for years
quite some time.
now.
Yeah, maybe
I'm
thinking 6 years, maybe 7 years that we know each other, maybe longer.
Yeah. It's wild. Time just like
I know it flies. I remember when we met, I had hair.
Yeah.
Not anymore.
And just for the viewers at home, me and Harrison actually have our own handshake. No, I messed that way. 1, 2, 3. So every time, I think we just do it even more on opposite teams. You know?
Oh yeah, we do it more.
So, but awesome. And sticking with the theme of the show, which is Let Freedom Ring. What does it mean to you to be an American?
An American is, how can I explain it?
It's a tough one because everybody has different answers.
It is. It's a privilege. You know, at least for me, you know, I was born in Puerto Rico, but, you know, I'm part of the U.S.
Yeah.
You know, so, you know, I can travel everywhere I want, you know, so it's privileges.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I like that. And in Puerto Rico, too, do you think it'll ever become a state in the U.S.? Or do you think that's just something they talk about?
I don't think so. Puerto Rico's so small that I doubt it. You know, they want to, but I don't think that's never going to happen.
Yeah.
I don't think it's never going to happen. I don't think so.
I would like to visit there. I've never been.
Dude, it's funny, right? I was born there, and I only been to Puerto Rico once, and it was back in 2007, 2003.
Yeah.
For the first time.
Yeah.
Like, you know, all growing up already. And since then, I've been here.
How are the beaches really? They got to be amazing.
They're beautiful.
Yeah.
They're beautiful, like the crystal bright, crystal green, blue, of what I see in pictures, you know, videos, but, you know.
Yeah, that's definitely on my list of places I'd like to visit.
It'll be fun, though.
Yeah.
It'll be fun. You'll have fun.
They've had softball tournaments there, too, right?
Yeah.
Like, I've heard people be like, there's a tournament in Puerto Rico. I'm like, really?
Dude, there's big tournaments.
Yeah.
Baseball and softball.
Yeah.
It's a big thing.
That would be quite the trip.
Quite the
right
trip.
The group, you know? So.
Imagine the whole crew from here. Oh, my God, bro.
Getting into current events and politics things, a lot going on, obviously. We've been in this pandemic now for over a year.
Yeah.
But on January 6th, we had some people kind of storm the White House, which is something I never thought that I would see in my lifetime. I couldn't believe what I couldn't believe what I was watching. The House now it hasn't gone to the Senate yet, has voted to form a 9/11 type style commission to investigate what went on there. Do you think this needs to be investigated further, or are they going too far, or do we need to know more?
I don't know. I think they're going a little too far because now it's been what? How many months?
Almost going on 5, yeah. 5
so
months.
why now? It's like, dude, it happened. You know what I mean? Hey, you know, whatever, you know, just let them be. They have fun.
Yeah.
They have fun. And nothing bad happened.
Yeah, a few people died. No one, I mean, there was a heart attack, some other things.
Yeah, but...
but overall, the place was fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just wild. Like, the pictures coming out of that. I couldn't believe, like, I remember I was watching on CNN and flipping around and being like, is this real life? We've seen some crazy things.
I thought it was a joke at first. I thought it was a joke, but then I was like, no, it looks real. I'm like, what the heck? All these freaking people running in there, like, dude, it was crazy, bro.
Yeah, and you get into that debate too, and I think a lot of people, they get into the debate is whether Trump told them to or not. I mean, he was definitely riling them up, I would say.
Yeah.
You know, just wild. I guess I'm kind of with you. I don't know what there's.
I thought it was fun. I thought it was fun. It was funny. Like, what the?
So bad that it was just like, okay, that's kind of comical. Yeah. Current events. What do you think of the vaccine rollout? I mean, it seems like we're starting to get back to sort of normal.
Sort of normal. Vaccine, I don't know. With myself, I'm not gonna take it. You know, I don't know. I think that, you know, they had to take a little longer on studying of what's going to happen a year from now with that vaccine. And they did it.
Yeah.
You know, so in my case, I'm not going to take it. You know, I just got, you know, I just had COVID, you know, about a month ago. And it was bad. And I was like, you know, dude, the worst.
Was it? It was pretty bad? Worse
dude,
than
the first
week,
the worst. Yeah, the first week, I was in bed.
Oh, man.
In bed, completely in bed.
Yeah.
I was like, what the, dude, like, you know, like muscle aches, a lot of headaches, dude, throwing up, dude, it was bad fevers. Dude, I had it bad, but then after, like, I think it was like, it lasted me maybe like 13 days, almost 14 days.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and the last 2 days, it was nothing but headaches, nothing but headaches, nothing but headaches, day and night, day and night, day and night, day and night.
Now, do you think, like, because you could have, because people, they go and then they go, oh, did I have the antibodies or not? I mean, I don't understand the science, I guess, between any of it. But I do understand that, you know, because a lot of people, you have two sides of it. The people are like, I'm not getting vaccinated. How dare you even try? Then you have the people that are just like, I can't believe you didn't get vaccinated. And then people not really thinking about it. But I think you might have a point there. I mean, what do we know?
Exactly. We don't know, you know, we don't know much, you know. You know, they came out with that vaccine in how long? In less than a year.
Yeah. It's very quick.
You know, so they don't know, you know, what could happen a year from now, 2 years from now.
Yeah.
It was something quick. So, you know, for me, I won't risk it, you know.
Yeah, and you know
I'd rather wait and then take it. You know?
And I think we all can kind of, and I hope, respect each other's. Like, I'm getting my second shot, I think, this on Sunday.
Yeah.
I'm going to try and play softball after. But, yeah, I just hope that we all cannot argue about it and just respect each other.
You know? My father took it. You know, a couple of my family members took it, you know. But, you know, in my case, I'm like, you know what? I'd rather wait a year or two, see what's going to happen to them, and then I'll take it.
Fair enough, fair enough. Are you happy to see things more opening up?
Yes, definitely, yes. I'm tired of wearing the mask. That's something that sucks.
Yeah.
And, you know, I'm just happy to be out, you know, and enjoying this beautiful weather, playing softball, you know, with all my friends. And, I just can't wait for this to go away completely, you know?
Yeah. No, I agree. I mean, it is nice to, like, it feels like it took so long now. It's like slowly being like, no, you can do this, you can do that. And it's like, it's a good feeling because I never expected something like this to ever happen to me.
No one.
It's been wild. All right, let's get to the fan questions. You got a couple here. First one, former guest, Gio Rivera. You go, boy!
You go, boy!
And he wants to know, well, basically it's a comment. Lobos family, baby.
For life. Lobos for life.
Tell us a little bit about Lobos. How'd you end up playing with them?
Well, I met Gio playing softball. And, you know, he came up with the idea of building a team. And he used to play for a team back in Puerto Rico that the name was Lobos. Okay. So, you know, that's how, you know, we came out with the Lobos. And then, you know, we played as Lobos for a couple of years. We did some tournaments. A lot of fun. Gio's a lot of fun. That's my brother.
Gio's a great guy.
A lot of fun.
Yeah,
yes.
he awesome guy. I know I've been on. I might have played one tournament with Lobos. Yeah. I think that's about it. Gio, you invite me more. Come on.
I know, right? You have to. He's
here. Leo Connors, host of the Ring and All Their Sports. We talk about Leo a lot because he was the inspiration to this show. Because I used to go on Leo's quite a bit. The Ring and All Their Sports. Who is your favorite baseball player?
Favorite? Let's see. Wow, so many.
You could give a couple. You don't have to just give one.
Okay, let's see. Old school. Ivan Rodriguez. Best catcher ever.
Pudge. I have that jersey. I have his Rangers jersey, yeah.
He was a beast.
Doesn't fit me as well now.
Yeah. And let me see, who else? I like El Mago. Baez. Baez is a good second baseman. And let me see who else. I like Jeter. Jeter,
as a Red Sox fan, I do like Jeter.
Yes, me too. I'm a Red Sox fan, but if Yankees are playing with another team, I root for the Yankees.
Yeah,
you know. And Mariano,
he was lights out until we finally got to him.
Nasty.
Until we finally got to him.
Yes.
In 04. Yeah. There is a Jeter documentary coming out.
Yeah.
Did you get to see The Last Dance, the Michael Jordan Chicago Bulls documentary?
No, I didn't.
Highly recommend it.
Yeah.
It was unbelievable because we were kids then.
Oh,
but that Bulls team in the '90s was like.
Dude, that was my favorite team ever.
It was crazy.
Bulls, my favorite team.
But they're gonna do one on
Jeter?
Derek Jeter now.
No, is it based on the Yankees or just himself?
I think it's gonna be a little of both.
Okay.
Obviously, Jeter. Yeah, he's one of those players that played his whole career somewhere.
Yeah. Great shortstop.
And now finally, he's getting into the Hall of Fame this year.
That's good.
We're supposed to be in 2020.
He deserves it.
Oh, first ballot.
Yeah.
Some people didn't like that. I didn't agree. I said Derek Jeter.
Dude,
when you think about baseball at that time period, Jeter comes to mind.
Jeter. Yes.
Because if you remember, like in '97, it was Jeter came up.
Yeah.
Alex Rodriguez.
Yes.
And then we had Nomar Garcia.
We had Nomar Garcia, yes.
And we thought he was going to go on to be a Hall of Famer.
And nope.
If he doesn't get hurt, who knows?
He was a great shortstop.
Yeah.
Great shortstop, but hey, his career ended quick.
Yeah, that really stunk because that was our guy.
Yeah.
And you know what? I think the one thing about 04 that stunk, we got Orlando Cabrera.
Dude, to me,
Garcia Parra was in. It worked out.
The best win ever.
Yeah. Oh my God.
The best World Series ever.
And can you believe? That honestly, a mid-season we win the World Series on a mid-season, not on it, but Garcia Parra got traded mid-season.
And then we got Cabrera.
Yeah, and Cabrera did a great job. We didn't want him here. I think he only did that 1 year. I don't think he came back the next one.
I think he did, but either he got traded or he ended up leaving because he only played for a few years.
Yeah.
That's it. It wasn't much.
Hey, he did his job that year.
No, he did. Hey,
yeah.
We won.
Yeah. Never going to forget that.
Nope. Nope.
All right. From John Nagel. Wants to know. Over, under. I think 10,000 says 10,000 plus said 10,000 plus times he thinks you've said you go boy. I think it's probably more.
Damn.
It's probably been said at least a couple times every game.
Yes, every game, and we see each other. How often? Maybe twice, 3 times a week.
Yeah.
So it could be over, but I don't know. I think that's a lot. 10,000.
Yeah.
I think it's quite a lot.
That's a lot. Yeah.
We just said it twice already.
Yeah. But it does get people really fired up.
Oh yeah.
You know?
Oh hell yeah.
You get a base hit and you hear Harrison. You go boy. Also, what's your favorite softball memory and what's your favorite softball team you've been on?
Favorite softball memory. That's a tough one.
Because probably a lot. I know I have a lot.
Yes. Let me see. Playing in maybe Myrtle Beach.
Okay.
3 years ago. That was one of the best times that I had playing softball. And what was the other question?
Worlds, right?
Yes.
Were you on Benny's team?
Yes.
So were you there when he got the offensive eject? He hit the home run?
No, I wasn't there.
Oh, okay.
I had already left the team. That happened, 2 years ago.
Okay.
And I left them 3 years ago, I think. Yes.
Shout out to Benny Bover.
Me and Benny.
We love you, Benny.
Me and Benny, we had a lot of fun.
But did hit a home run when you could not do it. And I think it was an offensive ejection, so that was it. Like, he was done for the day, couldn't hit again.
That was it. But Benny was a great guy.
He's a great player. Great guy.
We had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
In Florida and in Myrtle.
Yeah. Oh, I can imagine. Because when I went down, it was still in Orlando.
Yeah.
I could only imagine having the beaches and stuff like that.
It was fun.
What's your favorite team that you played on?
Favorite team? Lobos.
It is Lobos.
Lobos.
Gio, you heard that first here.
Lobos.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lobos.
Yeah, no. I do want to go back to Worlds one more time, but I just personally,
it's just tough.
I don't have the desire for tournaments.
Yes,
I just don't.
I'm thinking about just thinking to tournaments now, then leagues. That's my plan. I don't know how it's gonna go, but I don't know. I'm just getting tired already. My body's getting tired. I'm getting older, so.
All right, no, fair enough. I mean, I know what that feels like.
Totally.
I definitely had totally. People when I say I can throw, okay, but I literally had reconstructive surgery on this shoulder. Justin, if you can get there right, I don't know if you can see the scars. We got a dead guy's tissue in here. I have cadaver tissue that put my shoulder back together.
For real?
Oh, yes. It was so bad, and I can say, as you get older, listen to your body. Yeah. If you are lifting weights and you feel pain, stop. Don't keep trying to set records.
Yep.
I got taken out in a flag football game, and it's never been the same. And there are times where I rather just play first base, and then people ask me to throw. I played outfield in church ball the other day.
Yeah, for real.
Someone's like, fire at home. I go, I can't do it. I have to stay loose. I can
throw at home, but not fire at home.
Yeah. I got to stay loose constantly. And they were honest with me. They said it'd never be the same.
Yeah.
So it is what it is. Kids out there listening to this show, take care of your body. Don't try to be a hardo like me. And try to prevent things like that.
Oh, yeah. That's the best way.
I do agree with you. I just want to know, because we were going after your favorite softball moment, but what are just some favorite moments you've had playing?
Favorite?
Because you've been playing since you were 19, right?
Since I was 19.
Yeah.
Yes. Let me see. I started playing in Boston. In Boston, we had a great team there. But it was modified. It wasn't slow pitch.
Yeah, that's right. You started with
it was modified.
Yep.
That's way better. We did it for a few years. Then I remember when I first moved up here, that's when I found out about slow pitch.
Yeah.
I didn't know nothing about slow pitch.
That was more a New Hampshire thing?
A New Hampshire thing,
okay.
Yeah. I never knew about it.
Yeah.
I remember my first few games, striking out with a slow pitch. Slow pitch softball, striking out. I'm like, what the heck? Why can't I hit this slow pitch?
Yeah.
Slow pitch.
It is totally different. Now,
a different ball game.
In modified, can you steal?
Yes. After the release, and if the ball passes the catcher, yes, you can take off.
So is the catcher wearing like equipment and everything?
Yes, you have to.
Okay.
You have to, because it's fast pitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to.
The only time I've seen it is like we used to. I don't know if you remember with Industrial League. Sometimes we'd have games and then we could go watch BAE play.
Oh, yeah.
So that's the only time I've actually seen it.
It's fun.
And it does look fun. I like slow pitch because, all right, I'll be full disclosure. I always struggle hitting a curveball. So when I was done baseball, I could hit fastball no problem, unless I knew the curve was coming, obviously. But
no, but it's tough.
Yeah. And
I was a pitcher for Modify.
Oh, okay.
I got hit a few times, and after my second time that I got hit, I stopped. I was like, dude, this is it.
This is enough.
Yeah. No, hell no.
Were you guys playing in Manchester for a little bit?
Yeah, with the Lobos, actually, yeah.
Okay.
We put up a team in Manchester, a fast pitch, and we won the whole season.
Yeah.
We went undefeated. We won everything.
No way.
Yeah.
Who was on that?
Year. Me, Gio, Jose.
Jose? Great guy. Another great guy.
Mikey Mullen.
Oh, Mikey, yeah.
Who else? Too. Who else do you know? Let me see. Gio, me, and a whole bunch of guys from Boston. I had a couple of guys from Boston.
Oh, bring in the ringers.
Yeah, I had a couple of my guys from Boston.
Yeah.
And a few people from Manchester.
Nice. Is that league still going? Because I know there was some drama at one point or something happened.
Well, the year that they did it, the first year that we played, we won. Then the second year, they couldn't build it back up. Third year, same thing. And so mostly this year, they're trying to open it, but I don't think it's going to happen.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to happen.
Believe it or not, it's hard to keep a softball league afloat.
Yes.
It actually really, for industrial league that we play, and we both got games tonight, for it to be going, I think it's been going since the 80s. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Because you watch these leagues come up and you watch them die out, and it's hard. It really is.
It is.
Now, another thing that you told me, now, when you were playing baseball growing up, you played with former Red Sox Manny Del Carmen. What was that like? What was he like back then, and how'd you feel when he made it?
Well, okay, this was back in the late 90s. I'm thinking maybe 96, 95, 96, around there. Well, one day I'm walking through a field and I seen these guys playing. So I met the coach. I was like, hey, I want to play. That's how I started playing. He was like, yeah, come on, let's play. I remember the team name was the Pirates.
All right.
So so one day he was like, hey, what position you play? I was like, I play anywhere. I used to play outfield. I started playing center field and left field.
Yeah.
But then he was like, hey, I got this pitcher. Can you warm him up? His name is Manny. I'm like, okay, Manny. But I seen his father right next to him, like coaching him. So I started catching to him. I'm like, what the heck? Kid used to throw a heat.
Oh, I could, yeah.
And that's how I met him playing, and I was his catcher.
Oh, man.
And that's how I met the kid was nasty. And then a few years after, actually no, way after, I seen him with the Rexes. I'm like, oh shoot, that's the kid that I used to play with.
So you guys kind of lost touch, and then the next thing you see
that's
on the Red Sox?
After that season, I went somewhere else, and I started playing for another team, and we just lost contact.
Yeah.
And that's it, dude. It was crazy. I'm like, I know this kid.
That's wild, because I will say someone that I played with growing up, I think Bobby Tewksbury, he played on a Cooperstown team I went down to play with. And I remember we're talking 20, 25 years later, I'm watching the home run derby, right? And he's not in it, but he's throwing. He's throwing to someone on the Blue Jays that he had trained and worked with. And I go, Bobby Tewksbury. Hudson, New Hampshire. I was like, oh my God, wait a second. Mm-hmm. He's throwing in the home run. It was just kind of wild to see. Yeah. It is cool to see that kind of stuff, though, because it does, we're trying to get Kendall Reyes on this show. Kendall, if you're watching, you say you want to come on, we want you on here, but he played for the Chargers, even had a sack on Peyton Manning. Oh, wow. He grew up in my neighborhood. And I remember Kendall, I was 18, he was 13. He could burn me because we play football on the street all the time. Yeah. And I was like, why can't I cover this 13-year-old kid? I know he's going to be a pro football player. So it is cool to see that.
Oh, yeah.
You always want to see that. It's very awesome.
It is.
How do you feel about Paul Pierce? We just had Kevin Garnett now going to the Hall of Fame, which is amazing. My favorite Celtic of all time is always going to be the truth, Paul Pierce. Are you happy about this? You got a favorite Paul Pierce moment or anything like that?
Well, to be honest, after the Bulls, I kind of stopped watching basketball.
Really? Okay.
So I don't know about Paul Pierce, and hearing his numbers, but I don't know much about basketball nowadays.
Yeah, fair enough.
I don't know about LeBron James.
Yeah. He had a big shot last night.
Paul Pierce. Yeah. But that I don't know much.
Yeah, fair enough.
But he was a great player. I saw a couple of games, but I'm not too much into basketball anymore.
No, that's fair. I fell in love with him probably in the early 2000s. Yeah. Him and Antoine Walker.
Oh yeah.
I remember the comeback they had on the Nets, even though they lost that series before the Eastern Conference Finals, and I just always want to see him win, and just kind of knew that he stayed with the Celtics in 07 when they were really bad, and then somehow they got Garnett, they got Ray Allen, they made their run. But Paul Pierce was always, my generation's Larry Bird. Yeah. Because everybody loved Larry Bird, but I was so young when he even retired. But I got to watch Paul Pierce's whole career. Yeah. And to see him get in the Hall of Fame. I loved Antoine Walker, too. Antoine Walker with the wiggle.
Yeah.
I'm just very happy. I remember I had a shirt from MVP Sports back in the day that said the truth. Like, I love Paul Pierce, and he's another one of those New England guys.
Yeah.
He's up there for me with like Ortiz and Brady.
Oh, yeah.
That is like he's
on his
boss.
spot.
Yeah.
He on his spot.
Yeah. You got to retire third, four. He's love him. Full capacity, Fenway Park, Gillette Stadium. We're opening it up. Would you feel comfortable going to Fenway Park with full capacity?
Now? I think so.
Yeah.
That should be all right. I think so.
I mean, I don't even think you have to wear a mask either.
I don't know about masks. I think masks is still got to do with the the mask, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure. But if they're doing that, I'm fine because I'm gonna be clear for the next 3 months, so I can go in anywhere I want.
You got the antibodies.
Well, 3 months.
So Bobby went to a game, and he was like, "Do you want to go?" I said, "Nah, it's during the week." So I don't like to go to Boston. You grew up in Boston. I don't like going there at night.
Dude.
It just because of traffic. Well, I didn't know it was a day game during the week. And I love day games.
Yeah.
And I just said no because as soon as it was night, didn't go. He's texting me, I got a full row by myself in Fenway Park. And I'm sitting there going,
wow.
I could have had my own. Like, when is that ever going to happen? That's never going to happen again. Never. And now it's going full. Like, I blew it. Never. I had an opportunity to have a full row by myself.
Dude, you know what's funny? I lived maybe like when I grew up in Boston, maybe like 5 minutes from Fenway.
Yeah.
And I only been to Fenway twice.
Really?
Twice. And I used to work right behind Fenway, right? At night, and I used to see Ortiz, Manny Ramirez, Pedro Martinez, all them walking around there.
Yeah.
All the time.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Now, do you want to go again or?
I would love to, yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, last time I went was, 15 years ago maybe?
Yeah. Oh, wow. Yeah, it might be time to get in there.
Yeah.
Do you go to the Fisher Cats at all, being in Manchester?
No, never. No? Never been.
I do highly recommend it.
Yeah.
It's a good time, and you're not, you're seeing guys that are going to be in the pros.
Yeah.
They're going to be there, and you're not paying through the nose. They're young kids, but it's fun.
I heard that supposedly Guerrero Jr. used to play there.
Oh, yeah, I got his jersey from that.
Yeah?
Oh, that was the best summer ever.
Yeah.
Biggio's kid was there.
Yes.
Dante Bichette's kid was there. Guerrero's
that must be fun.
And then Tim Tebow played for the Rumble Ponies.
Yeah.
It was like such a great summer because you saw these kids. Tim Tebow would come in, play baseball. Yeah, it was so much fun. If you do get a chance, it's great to bring your kids to. Yeah. Great family atmosphere.
I would like to.
I hype up the Fisher Cats a lot because when they came in 2004, I was like, wait, we got a double A team in the area?
Nice, that's good.
Like, this is amazing. This is, because before that, you could the Spinners were still in Mole.
But but they're from Toronto though.
They are associated with the Blue Jays.
Okay, yes.
Yeah, there has been times.
I thought it was the Red Sox at first, but no.
No, the Red Sox have the Sea Dogs, which used to be the Marlins.
Yeah.
And they play in Portland. And there has been times where the Fisher Cats coaches were a little annoyed with the New Hampshire fans because obviously they're going to cheer. The Fisher Cats always get cheered unless they play the Sea Dogs.
Yeah.
When they play the Sea Dogs,
they got to boo.
People are rooting for the Sea Dogs.
Exactly. Yeah.
They're the Red Sox. Those are upcoming guys.
New England.
So enjoy. I think New Hampshire is a great place for a Toronto affiliate because it's really not that much. Yeah. But if you remember when the Monarchs played in Manchester, the hockey team.
Yeah.
So you had their minor league team and their major team, the NHL team, was all the way in California. So you're on totally two different coasts. Yeah. So finally they just said this is too much.
Exactly.
And it is. I mean, hey, we're calling you up. You got to get on the flight.
From California.
So, random question. Would you like to see the Expos come back in Montreal?
That would be nice.
Yeah.
That would be nice.
Yeah. That would be quite the...
That would be nice. I remember that. That was back in the 90s.
Yeah. Their last season was 2004.
Yes.
Yeah. I love the Expos. Not my favorite team, obviously, but I think Montreal deserves another team.
They do. Dude, it was funny. Canada had 2 teams.
Yeah. Now they only have 1.
just like New York. New York, how many teams they had? 3?
Yeah, the Yankees, Mets. Oh, for baseball or
for baseball they have 2.
Yeah.
And for basketball they had 3.
Yeah, they have the Knicks, and then I guess you can keep Brooklyn Nets.
Yes, the Brooklyn Nets, they had them. Yeah.
And then you got the Giants and the Jets.
Yes.
The New York Rangers. Is that right? Did I say that? Yeah. Yeah, the New York's got a lot of teams. They got a lot of teams. What are some of your favorite pro sports moments that you've seen over the years?
Pro sports moment. That's a tough one.
There's a lot. We've seen a lot of championships around here. If you could even put it down to 3.
I could say no. I won 2004.
That's a recurring theme on this show.
2004.
Yeah.
That was the breaking of the curse. 2004.
I never thought it would happen.
Me too.
You know.
Me too. I was like, man, we got some nice team, but they can't win until 2004. And then that was it.
It's funny. I had my brother Tim on the show the other week, and he's like, we talk about 04 a lot. We all sleep on that 2003 team. They really could have done it too.
Exactly, and they did it. Imagine.
They were setting batting records and Cowboy Up. Remember that? Was
Cowboy Up. Euclid.
And
no, that was Millar.
Yeah.
Or Euclid.
No, it was Kevin Miller.
Millar.
Yeah.
Yep.
I still have the towel from that. It says Cowboy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which was it was unbelievable time, and I really thought they were going to win. And then when they, Wakefield gives up the home run to Aaron Boone, it was like I was in a Hooters in Nashville.
That was it.
That place got trashed.
Yeah.
People, they picked up the, like the stools. And
yeah.
People were like, leaving with this. And then I watched this woman walk up to her boyfriend's like Escalade and goes, I hate Derek Jeter. Boom, boom, boom. And you just hear this guy go, babe, that's my car. I hate him. And she just keeps hammering it. And I was like 19 at the time going like, oh my God, absolutely wild. But 04, everything was forgiven.
It was the best.
I do want to give a shout out to comedian Paul Mooney, who passed away yesterday at age 79. He was on Chappelle's show. Yeah. Very, very funny guy. He helped write for Richard Pryor. Yeah. On Chappelle, he had a segment called Ask a Black Dude. Yeah. And his delivery and how laid back he would answer these things were just so funny. Yeah. I obviously was. Do you a big fan of Dave Chappelle at all?
Yes.
I wouldn't know Paul Mooney because obviously I was too young for Richard Pryor, but like Dave Chappelle kind of brought him back. Yeah. And oh my God, was he hilarious? Funny guy. So, R.I.P. Paul Mooney, you hilarious guy. And I take no offense to all the crapping on white people they did because it was so funny. It was so funny. All right, let's get into some top fives. We love to do top fives here on the show. Do you have a top 5 favorite movies?
Top 5. Let's see. The Longest Yard.
That's Adam Sandler's version or Burt Reynolds?
Adam Sandler.
Okay.
That is funny. Let me see what else. The Professional.
Now, is that with...
what's his name?
I'm trying to remember that movie.
Liam? No.
Liam Neeson?
Nope. What's his name? I forgot his name. Something Liam.
Oh, hold on.
It's about he's a killer.
The Professional. I've heard of this.
The Professional.
Did it come out in the 90s?
I think it's a 90s movie. Yes.
All right, hold on.
Yeah.
We're in real time here, checking this. The Professional. 94.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I wouldn't get this guy's name either. Hold on. I know who you're talking about now. 92% on Rotten Tomatoes. Oh, Gene Reno?
Gene Reno.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. I've never known his name.
Yeah.
I've never I know his face.
Movie.
Yeah.
Great.
Natalie Portman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see what else. Taken. I like Taken. Movies. Like Taken movies.
Did you feel like Taken got a little like ridiculous with the sequels?
At the end it did, yeah. After the second one, it just got kind of like, like fake, more fake, like, it's like
it's so ridiculous. Didn't they turn on him in the third one or something? I can't remember.
No, let me see. No, in the third one, let me see what happened in the third one.
Something happened there.
They killed his wife. Oh, his ex-wife.
Yeah.
That's what happened in the third one.
Spoiler alert, anybody watching, sorry.
Sorry, guys. She didn't die.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see what else. Fast and the Furious. Fast and the Furious I like. They're
Yeah.
funny. And let me see. What else? Wow, yeah. So many movies.
There is a lot. It's hard, I know. And we do
Dude,
top
it's a
fives. It
million
is
movies.
so
It's a
hard
million
to
movies.
do a top five.
I like, you know what? Friday.
Friday, original.
The original one.
You ain't got no job. You ain't
The original.
that was they were Chris Tucker.
Oh, yeah.
Very underrated in my opinion. I think he could have had a lengthier. I don't really know what happened. Like he was like in movies, and then he just wasn't.
I think his last movies were with Jackie Chan.
Yeah, Rush Hour.
Rush Hour.
They did 3 of them. Yeah.
And they were thinking about coming out with another one.
Yeah.
I seen that thing was last year.
Yeah.
They were planning, but we don't know yet.
He just kind of like.
A great actor and comedian too. He's a comedian too.
He's hilarious.
Yes.
Yeah, he always was funny. I do also. He was in. Michael Jackson did one last music video, "Rock My World," in like 2001, and he was in it. Yeah. I always liked Chris Tucker. I was surprised. He just. I don't know. I guess that happens to a lot of like actors. Like one minute they're around and
then that's it.
That's it.
Yep.
Top 5 TV shows.
TV shows. Let's see. I don't watch them. I like Ridiculousness.
Oh, with Rob.
Rob Dyrdek.
Were you a big Black fan?
Yes, I was.
I
Yes,
was
Robin
so
Big.
upset
Dude,
when he passed.
I watched the whole season of Robin Big.
Yeah.
Let's see what else. I'm not that much fan of TV like that.
Yeah.
I watch movies. That's it. Shows. I only watch like that. Let me see.
Did you ever watch Sopranos? I know we plug this a lot on this show.
I only watch a couple of shows, but that was about it. I was not much into it.
No, not everybody is.
No.
You know, I do like Robin Big. That was awesome.
Yeah.
I was so sad when Big Black died.
I know, that was crazy.
Their chemistry together was so funny.
They were best friends.
Yeah, that was horrible. Top 5 albums?
Albums. Damn.
Cause I know you have a different taste. Like like the reggaeton at all, or?
I like a little bit. Dude, it's funny. You know
or
why?
Am I going off of what Denny usually plays at the field?
I love country, believe it or not.
Really?
I'm a country guy.
All right.
So I like Blake Shelton. I like Luke Combs. I like let's see, this young kid. Damn.
I know. I struggle with country music, and I like country music too. And I struggle with
dude,
the names.
I like country.
Because I'll hear it on the radio and then be like, "Who was that?" You know.
And let me see. So I like Luke Combs. I think he's one of my favorites. And then I can go to I like hip hop.
I love hip hop. Yeah.
I listen to everything except like metal. That I don't know.
I don't like that. Like, so we had Jesse DeLay on the show last week. Love Uncle Jesse, but we don't have the same musical. I like some of the stuff he likes, but a lot of it I've never been in too hard stuff. Like there's gotta be a little bit of a limit there for me.
That screaming stuff, I don't know. I don't understand it, so I don't know. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess everybody has their own kind of thing they like.
If it comes to like Spanish music and English, I go with country. Believe it or not.
Really?
I love country.
If you had to pick one album,
what
would you pick?
One album. That's a tough one.
Because I know my answer.
Wow. One album. Damn,
I will say mine. It's Ready to Die by Notorious B.I.G.
Yeah, that's old school.
No matter what kind of mood, if I am in a bad mood, I grab that CD, I put it in my car, and I go driving. And give me the loot. Like, by far, I just think it's a masterpiece. And don't get me wrong, because a lot of people are like, when people really ask me, I usually say R&B is my favorite music. Yeah. But I do love rap. Yeah. And I do love all music, but R&B is probably my favorite. But Biggie's Ready to Die is, I'm going to say this right in the camera, a absolute masterpiece.
Oh, yeah.
I can't get enough of it, and when I'm feeling any kind of, when I'm especially when I'm down, I put that on. I'm like, Biggie, here we go. We're going for a drive. All right, let's get into this is my favorite segment of the show.
All right.
Oh, did you think of an album?
No,
right.
I can't recall it. So.
Nah, no worries. All right, so blank versus blank, and there's no prep for this.
Yeah.
I'm going to put two things against each other. Could be people, could be anything.
Okay.
You got to pick one, but you got to tell me why.
Okay.
All right, first one. Modified softball or slow pitch softball? And picture this. You can only play one for the rest of your life. The other one's gone.
Slow pitch.
Slow pitch?
Yeah. Slow pitch.
All right, for any reason?
I'm more used to it now. So, I'm way better than fast pitch now. So, Plus, all my friends, all my buddies.
That's what we all do.
Yeah.
I think
it's fun, We're more like a family, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's why I like it.
And I think there's probably less modified leagues, right?
There's less. In Boston, there's a lot.
Yeah.
Not here in New Hampshire. And I live here, and I don't want to travel an hour to go play, one game. No, I'd rather stay here.
No, I always say I live in Merrimack. I'll go to Manchester, go to Nashville, go to Merrimack.
That's it. Exactly.
Unless it's like a tournament that I really want to play in.
Yeah.
In your opinion, who means more to New England, David Ortiz or Tom Brady?
Wow.
These are the hard questions. These are the hard questions.
That's a tough one.
Now, I know Brady's won a lot of championships.
Yes.
But David, this is our bleeping city.
Maybe David, but Tom Brady's there too. David Ortiz, David Ortiz was the Red Sox pretty much. If you can say. He
was there for all, except for 18. But yeah.
And he did a lot for Boston too, So I'm thinking David. He was a great player, great person. He helped out a lot of people, and did a lot of good team.
I'm going to be honest. I've asked this question many times on the show.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's taking David Ortiz.
Yeah.
And we love you, Tom Brady.
No, yes, we do. No, he's a great guy.
But David Ortiz became bigger after the Boston bombing.
Yeah.
When he said, "This is our bleeping city."
Exactly.
I was there.
Yep.
It was amazing. And I think David Ortiz, like Tom Brady is a football player. He loves football. He eats and sleeps and breathes it. David Ortiz loved this area.
Yes.
I don't know if Tom really loved the area.
No, he left.
Yeah. Yeah, he did.
He left.
He did. Broke our hearts. Good luck to him.
No, exactly. Good luck to him. But, but David Ortiz stood here till the end.
Yeah, he did.
Till the end.
I can't get enough David Ortiz. I mean, I love them both, but I've taken Ortiz too.
Dude, and I would love to see him come back and play again at least 1 year.
That would be amazing.
Yes.
Maybe we get him to play slow pitch softball.
I know, right? That would be nice.
Could you imagine? And if he gets in the Hall of Fame, I will be reserving my hotel room just like I did for Pedro. Yes. As soon as they announce it.
That'll be.
I went to Pedro Martinez's induction ceremony.
Yeah.
And I booked my ticket. I reserved a room 20 minutes after the announcement. And I still got a Fleabag motel in Oneonta, New York. That's like how fast this stuff. So the day Ortiz is available, I'm just gonna be like, I'm gonna have my computer ready and be like, I'm ordering this right now. I don't want to get.
But if that's gonna happen, what do you think? Will that happen? Because they were saying that the reason that he cannot make it is because he was only a DH player.
When Edgar Martinez got in, I said, okay. Ortiz has to get in.
He has to.
Because I think he's better. The only issue is the steroid allegations, and these writers need to baseball writers, you suck. You are literally ruining our childhood. Yeah. Just for the record there.
Yeah.
We need people like our age, like in there. I'm tired of it. I want the players that I grew up loving in the Hall of Fame. I want to celebrate Mark McGwire. I want to celebrate Sammy Sosa.
Yeah.
I want to celebrate Barry Bonds.
Yeah.
Are they going to... David Ortiz, great guy, did a lot for a city.
Yeah.
Are they going to do that to him too? Maybe.
Who knows, yeah.
Baseball writers, you suck. I'm saying that right into the camera. Just you can zoom in on my face. Baseball writers, you are terrible. Put our heroes in the Hall of Fame. I'm tired of it.
Yeah.
It's my 2 cents for the day. Wu-Tang Clan or Tribe Called Quest?
Wu-Tang.
All right. Any reason?
I just love their music.
I do love Wu-Tang. I love them
Rat
both.
Man and Method Man. They were crazy.
Yeah. I don't. Tribe is like one of my favorite rap groups, but Wu-Tang is also. 36 Chambers, obviously up there, and one of my favorite albums. All right, here's a tough one. And this might be one of the hardest questions. More responsible for the success of the New England Patriots, Tom Brady or Bill Belichick?
For the success?
For 20 years.
I think Brady.
Okay.
I think Brady. Because, without Brady, what was going to happen with the Patriots?
I mean, I hear what you're... Now, Belichick buys the groceries for the team. But Brady has to go and do it on the field.
Exactly.
I get it. Now, what if Belichick wins with Cam? Or Mac Jones, this new kid?
Well, then,
Could the debate change?
Yes.
I have Belichick.
Yeah.
Because he got the guys that Brady needed.
He got the guys, but even though he got the guys got to go and do their job.
It. No, fair point. Big debate on Facebook this week. Natasha Bover, I hope you're watching because we're gonna answer this question here.
All right.
Because she has crapped on Dunkin' Donuts all week, saying Starbucks is better. Are you a coffee drinker at all?
I drink some coffee here and there.
Okay. Dunkin' Donuts or Starbucks?
Dunkin' Donuts.
Natasha, you heard that. You heard that.
Sorry, Tasha.
She has been going on and on. I finally had to make a post that said, we are going to nip this in the bud right now. I said, what are you guys picking, Dunks or Starbucks?
Dunks.
Natasha, you lost on the show. You lost on Facebook. And the thing she tells me I like to drink water. She said they're just water.
Hey, but let's go water.
Yeah, I mean, I also look at it, if you don't like Dunkin' Donuts, what are you doing in New England?
Yeah.
Like, this is the staple of the...
Yes, I agree. Of New England.
So, Natasha, I hope you're watching.
Starbucks.
Harrison, thank you for that.
Yeah.
That just even ups it even more. Now, here's a question, because I want to give a shout-out to Stan Mitchell of Talk of Champions, because he's kind of got this... I'm on this R&B group.
Yeah.
And he said Chris Brown is a better dancer than Michael Jackson. Who's a better dancer, Michael Jackson or Chris Brown?
Wow.
Because I was a little bit like, wait, the king of pop, Chris, I was like, ugh.
Chris Brown now, this era, back then it was Jackson. Michael Jackson was the best.
I mean, he invented the moonwalk.
Exactly. Yeah.
So I was shocked. I was shocked with that.
Chris Brown, he's a great dancer, but, I don't know, to me, Jackson.
Yeah, I got Michael Jackson too.
He's a great dancer.
I was very shocked by his comments. Stan, I hope you're watching. Trying to get you guys on the show. ASA or U-Trip softball?
U-Trip. ASA suck. Dude, that what is it? 8 to 12 arc?
Yeah.
What the heck, bro?
I'll be honest. Like, I probably bat in the 700s in U-Trip. When I go to ASA, it dips.
It drops, yeah.
And I don't know if if I played ASA more, maybe it would reverse. But I agree with you. I'll play it.
Yeah, I'll play it too, but
I do enjoy U-Trip better.
I hate it. I love U-Trip better.
Yeah.
Way better.
I remember the first home run I hit in U-Trip and was like, oh my God, I didn't know I could hit a ball that far.
Yeah. Better bats too, though. You use better bats.
Better bats. Would you rather hit a blue dot or a red dot?
Blue dot.
Yeah. No.
All day.
Yeah. So Bobby, this next weekend we're going to Cooperstown, Baseball Hall of Fame.
Nice.
Going to Doubleday Stadium. Bobby and Michael, they're both my brothers, are getting married. We're going to do a home run derby in Doubleday Stadium with softball. So maybe they're pulling in the fence. I don't know. And Bobby bought stadium balls from Kevin Hill. Nice. So hopefully those go. I'm trying to tamper with my bat a little bit.
Okay. Do it.
I got an old bat.
Make sure they don't know.
I'm going to roll it a little bit maybe. Yeah, I'll have to hit you up after the show.
Sorry, Bobby.
Larry Bird or Scottie Pippen?
Wow. I used to love Pippen.
Pippen's my favorite all time, even though
Pippen.
he's not a Celtic.
Yes. I used to love Pippen. Since the Bulls.
Pippen, do you think... All right, so here's the question, too. Could Michael Jordan have won without Scottie?
I don't think so.
I know the debate is Scottie couldn't win without him, but could Jordan have won without him?
I don't think so. they had a nice team, and they were a nice duo.
Yeah.
Together, just like this kid, LeBron and what's his right hand man right now?
Which team?
For the Lakers. One of the Lakers.
Oh, LeBron and Anthony Davis?
Exactly, them two.
Yeah.
Just like Jordan and Pippen.
Yeah. Pippen's my guy, though. I had the Scottie Pippen poster on my wall, like, because everybody was like, because in the the Celtics. Obviously, I like the Celtics. Like, my first hat I ever bought was a Celtics hat. But as a first grader, I don't know. I know I like the Boston teams. Like, I was aware of that. But, like, the Bulls were always on TV.
The Bulls, yes.
Everybody was obsessed with Jordan. And I said, no, Scottie's my guy.
Yeah.
And my mom bought me the Scottie Pippen poster. I had Hulk Hogan and Scottie Pippen. Those were my posters in my room. So
I would love to see a team like that now.
Yeah. Well, Kukoc is getting in the Hall of Fame, too. He's going
That's
with
nice.
Pierce. I mean,
Steve Kerr's in already, right?
Yeah, I'd have to look that up.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I mean, he could go in as a Hall of Fame coach now, too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he's a coach.
Yeah. So they were just ridiculous. It was. They
were nasty.
Highly recommend that you watch The Last Dance. You could buy it on DVD. You could probably get it on demand. It was probably. I'm sure I'm gonna get crap for this on the internet, but I think The Last Dance was probably the best basketball documentary that I've ever seen.
Yeah.
It was unbelievable, and
I gotta watch it.
Jordan was. It was just so good.
I want to see it.
All right, toughest one in blank versus blank. We got two people, two friends of both of ours. Mm-hmm. I got Carlos Toro or Gio Rivera.
Damn.
And we don't put your feet to the fire here. Gio and Carlos. We don't. Who could it come down to? Now, was Carlos a Lobos too? Or has he played with Lobos?
I think Carlos played with Lobos a couple of times. I'm not sure. I like both. They're both great guys.
Yeah. Yeah, we try to make blank the
last.
I
can't pick one. I can't. They're both my guys.
They're both great guys.
I like both of them. They both, great friends. And I love playing with both of them.
Yeah, we try to make that one the hardest. One time I had Bobby on the show, and I said, "Mom or Dad?" He goes, "Mom." He didn't play.
Really?
We talk about that a lot.
You hear that?
Yeah. My mom's never been on the show. My dad has. But, anyways, Harrison, this has been a lot of fun.
Yeah, man. Thank you.
Soapy, I appreciate you. I'm glad security was here. We just never know with this guy, what he's capable of doing. But this has been a lot of fun. What? You go, boy! But anyways, everybody out there, keep your heads up. I guess, like the mask, you might not have to wear them as much. If it says wear a mask, wear a mask. Great show today, Harrison.
Hell yeah, thank you.
Everybody out there, keep your heads up and continue to let freedom ring.